Let's get back on the server for a little bit. Why not? Why not? Oh man. Good old Counter-Strike. More emotional terrorism. I don't even know if I have it in me right now, man. Fuck. Let's go see what the fuck is going on. Didn't like flop out a spicy day. Oh, it was rough. Oh, it was rough. What's up, Dazza? How you doing? All right. Let's go see what we get into. God only knows. Item, not a police officer. Yeah, you could say that again. All right. 85 people on the server. Holy fuck. I hope she's around. I don't even know who's... Are people on the server, man? I don't know. A few? Oh, God. People are still coming back. I almost promise you no one's getting back on the server tonight. When did the server come back up? Like 20 minutes ago? Okay. We'll stick around. We'll see what happens. I had every intention of staying on the server. It sucks that it went down, but it is what it is. You know what? Bob's gonna do something real quick. What does Flop want to actually say? Let me think. Hold on.
Flop,
Bruh.
Piggy, Ruru.
Fuck's sake.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi. There
Sorry.
you are.
I was gonna leave a note for Rue, but
Ugh.
have you seen her or no?
No, I just woke up, but she said she was gonna sleep under the pier today.
She was gonna sleep where?
Under the pier down there.
Oh, no, no, no.
I told her no, but I find when she's intoxicated, it's best not to argue with her too much. She gets just upset. Unfortunately, I've had to deal with her more than once when she's been drunk when as EMS.
I figured.
But she said that you were mad at her.
Hmm.
And I'm guessing it has to do with what happened tonight. She told me about that too, but I don't think she was supposed to.
I'm not mad at her. I'm upset that they made me lead on the case.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
And not only did they make me lead on the case, Etta, it had been my third time in a row walking through that ICU room to the point where I sat in the corner next to the cafeteria and I cried. And I sat in the corner and broke down.
Oh, honey.
I don't think that's something I can do anymore. To walk through the ICU ward and know that Richard is in one of those rooms destroyed me. And above everything, I said, I can't do this anymore. And I went off duty. And just when I went off duty, I got a call from Dr. Bordier informing me that I was an emergency contact for Tessa.
Oh, goodness.
4 people today. First day back, tried to put myself in a position where I could try and face a fear.
Yeah.
And I failed. And that's okay. I'm okay with failure. I'm willing to accept that emotionally I cannot do the job with confidence.
Well, maybe just take an LOA for a while then.
I don't think there's any amount of time that will pass that will allow me to look at this situation when I have to remind myself that the only reason I get to stand here today was because somebody let me stand here today.
Um,
I should be dead.
well, yeah. Or maybe it's because the quick actions of your brother in law and the PD that care about you found you in time. Because for all of their flaws, which trust me, there are plenty, and for all of the bad eggs that are currently in the PD, there are still good ones. And like I said the other night, the good ones have to stick together. If you leave, that's just one more good cop that we lose. We've already lost so many. Like I said, I'll support you no matter what, always. But you've been through a lot right now, Flop. More than anyone should have to go through. And making a life altering decision like this, after dealing with so much trauma, just sit on it for a while. Take an LOA. Talk to people. Live life outside of PD. Then, with a more clear mind, once you've had time to heal, then you can look at it with fresh eyes and a less skewed perspective.
I've given myself a different perspective. I've given myself a different frame. I've seen through countless opportunities where I should have given up my badge. I told myself that things would move on and be different. The last time I tried to give myself a second chance, it blew back at me.
Mm-hmm.
I will not let that happen again. And if it is the last thing I did, just know that the choices that I will make for sake of the police department, I'm doing because I want to. I have been the happiest I've been away from that building. And my first day back, I had to remind myself what the job entails. And I don't think I'm the same person I was when I walked out of the ICU. I'm not a hardened scumbag. I'm not a. I just. I'm scared. I'm scared to do my job. I'm not happy to do my job. I'm second guessing the opportunities that I shouldn't be second guessing. The things I've known for the last 7 years. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters to me is my family. I know that I'll probably never see the inside of that PD again if I choose this. But I'm sort of at peace with it, and I will do whatever I need to do to continue to find myself at peace and at ease. I mean, respectfully, I can't even handle a little morphine without it ruining my day, let alone walk through the ICU 4 times in a 3-hour span. I think I've made up my mind, but I'm not going
Sounds like you
until
have.
I'm not going until I talk to everybody, because there's a lot of good ones who I think deserve to know the truth. Uh, I'm not leaving with a quit. I'm not leaving throwing my badge on a table. I'm not getting fired. I want to retire, and I want to leave on my terms. And I want people to know that wherever I'll be, I will be happier. That PD's changed way too many times since I've been in that uniform. And every time I find myself continuing to put it on, even on my worst days.
Yeah.
Not once in the last 7 years have I put on my uniform and cried in the corner of a hospital. Hey, can I call you back?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, well,
I'll talk to Maple. I'll talk to everybody. There's people who deserve to have these conversations. And I want them all to know that I'm okay with this. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to find their reasons. But I think if people truly care about me as a person, I think that they'll be understanding. And that's all I could ever ask for.
I need food, babe. I'm gonna die. Oh, thank you.
I got
God.
you.
Um, okay. I mean, like I said, I support you in any decision that you make. Oh, thank you.
I only got one. But
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Do you have something to drink too?
I have one thing to drink, yeah.
Okay. You want to get some food too while we talk?
Yeah, we could. I want to. Do you know where
Are you
Rue is?
meeting with somebody?
I was gonna.
She said that I asked her if she was going to be around after the storm, and she said no. She was going to take some time to herself
Okay.
and go camping. So I don't even know if she's around.
I was gonna go to the PD and see who was around and maybe have a few conversations.
Okay.
Uh,
Can you drop me off at the hospital? My
yeah,
new car is there.
all good.
Thank you, darling.
I think I've been thinking about this for a while. I think that's
Yeah.
what scares me. Because I always wanted to know why Richard never wanted to come back to the PD. And it's because he was worried about losing his family. I got to sit in on his interview.
Yeah. I've been too scared to go see him.
Who's that, Richard?
Yeah. I just keep thinking about the last words that he said to me and hoping that those aren't going to be the last things that he says.
It won't. Mark my word, it won't. It's hard because it's the last thing that you can recall. He would not have the emotional attachment unless he loved this family. And he does. He's just having a very hard time, as we all are, in trying to find the point of comfort. And I don't even know what happened to Tessa.
She's with the clowns now, sweetheart. You're just gonna have to accept that she's gonna be in the hospital a lot.
I know.
Trust me, the clowns are frequent flyers. I treat the clowns more than I treat anybody in the hospital. And now that she's one of them, it's just bound to be constant hospital visits for her. But it's the life that she has chosen, so. As much as we hate to see our loved ones get hurt, we can't really.
It's just the back to back to back to back in a 3-hour span.
I get that. That's why I guess I had such a hard time with, Ziggy being more active in the club and, of course, Rue, her position.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just going to be more of that. Just constant hospital visits. Gang wars.
I don't think it changes the feelings I have with everything at face value right now. I'm worried about a lot of people. I don't think it changes the fact that I still look at these things and I'm looking at people who I don't even know in the ICU. And emotionally, I am distraught. I can't I can't even fathom that feeling, that thought. And you think it gets easier, but you look at these people, and immediately it drives me in an opposite direction. And I beg as to where things are actually ever going to see, you know, my career going. I see somebody dead in a hospital bed that isn't even related to me, and immediately I'm relating it to my family to the point where I can't even talk on radio when someone asks for my name.
Mm.
I think that's what hurts the most.
Yeah. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, not a problem. I'll call you in a few. You
Okay.
you let me know where you'll be, and we'll link up soon, okay?
All right. Be safe.
Thank you. I'll talk to you
Love
soon.
you.
Love you too. Fucking Anna. Oh, thank God.
Hey, Flap, how you doing?
You know, man, I wish I knew. I wish I knew and understood how to answer that question, but it's hard.
Yeah, that's understandable. Well, as of this moment, how do you feel like you're doing? You all right?
Um, Not really. It's been a hard week, and it continues to get hard. But
Yeah, it's it's um it's unfortunate times to say the least, especially with everything that's happened.
we had 3 homicides today in 2 hours.
I know I couldn't believe that. We just had a short little meeting because of the storm was a lot longer than expected, and I couldn't believe the three names that I heard.
The fuck? I don't even have this number. Who is this? Hello?
Yo, it's
Huh?
it's Sai.
Oh,
I said
hey.
you.
Hey. Uh, give me just a minute. I'm in a meeting right now. Let me call you right back.
Oh, apologies. Yeah, no worries, no
All good,
worries.
Si. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's hard, and it's Larry, it's interesting to say this out loud, but I think the hardest thing that I've had to deal with recently was coming out of the hospital. Hey, Maple. Um, after my stay, I mean, it's a lot. Hey, Sky.
Oh,
Yeah, it can be a long road to recovery. Obviously, you're gonna feel very different when you come out of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see that you have a good group of friends around you, though, to help you, keep you on your feet, keep you in a good mental state, and everything like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's a core thing when situations happen like that. Making sure you have good people to surround you.
No, definitely. I think I've been doing that as often as I could be. But you know, every day's a new day.
You got me a flop.
Yeah, I do. Give me just a second. I'm adding evidence into the
alright. I'm gonna head
Cassidy.
out there. Call me if you need me.
All good.
Flop.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm adding evidence in for the Chastity
Okay,
homicide.
no worries. No worries.
I'm not sure if you've talked to Maeve Riker or Slacks, but they did pull me into the CIB as a probationary detective as well.
That's amazing.
So
Congratulations.
I will be at your disposal for anything you need as far as investigations. I've been helping Forte on certain things recently.
Okay, anyway. No, that's amazing. You enjoying it so far?
To be honest, I got brought on less than 12 hours ago. As far as like when I was assisting Forte, I mean, in general, I love what CIB stands for. I like doing the investigative work. I like being able to connect the dots and everything. So I just felt like it was a good fit for me. And I believe Maeve Riker and Slacks have seen my previous work with investigations and reached out to me, and I think it'll bring good things.
No, I mean that's what it's all about. Some some of my proudest work uh has been investigations, and I think that that's been a big part of my enjoyment as an LEO. All right. Sorry, I was just finishing up some evidence. Let me give me just a minute. I'm gonna speak with Maple real quick, and I'll be right back with you.
Yeah, you're good. Take your time.
All
I'm
right.
gonna be here just going over some of the legislation.
All good. There's a lot of new changes I heard. Hey, what's up? Let me
I was
guess.
gonna ask that to you. What's going on?
I dealt with 3 homicides today. I dealt with Tessa being in the ICU, and I cried in the corner of a hospital.
All right. Let's see.
Um, not good.
I'm all ears, man.
I mean,
I'll let you know. Etta called me before the storm.
yeah. How much do you know?
I know essentially whatever you told her. Where you're leaning, that you want to talk to Sky. And so I wanna see where your head's at. I wanna talk to you. Like I said when we spoke before,
Mhm.
I want you to make the decision for you. But I also don't want you to make a decision that you're gonna regret because I care about you.
I appreciate it. I have given this thought for a very long time, and I've I've taken extra time away from work on purpose. with the intention of finding some form of normalcy. And I came back on duty today with the hope to maybe get back on track with things, because I knew I was scared to do the job. And after the third time of walking through the ICU today, I walked and sat in the corner by the cafeteria, and I balled up and cried. And in my 7 years of that badge, I have never walked away or had any form of emotional distraught to the point where I could not do my job. And I don't get happy being on duty. I get scared. I get concerned. I get nervous. I second guess. And those feelings have not left me since I came out of the ICU. I think with the fullest amount of confidence, this was not a freak decision for me to think this way. Couldn't have timed that any better. Jesus. I know I'm welcomed here.
Welcomed is an understatement.
I know. Some people would even say needed.
I would.
I know. And I appreciate that. The only thing that has been on my mind, and the only thing that has sparked the smallest bit of joy, has been the time I've spent away from here and with the ones that I love and the ones that I care about, and that obviously includes you. And I've given myself a lot of time to think about this. But the same thing I just told Etta is the same thing I'll tell anybody. I should not be standing here right now. I should be dead. And what happened to me was more traumatic than just about anything I've gone through. And it wasn't the attack. It wasn't the kidnapping. It was the thought of knowing that the way I was going to go out, the way I could have died, was over a fucking gang war that I know nothing about. That was my legacy. That was everything that people would have remembered me by. Hydra got another one. And then what? My family would have had to have found a way to cope with it. People would have needed a way to figure out how that could be. Maybe a photo on the whiteboard for a little bit with my name.
I think you understand the amount of weight you have with this shift specifically. I can't speak for the rest of the PD. I think you underestimate how much you would be remembered for. I know for a fact you wouldn't be looked at as, oh, Hydra got another one. From the people who matter. I don't give a fuck about the people that don't matter.
You might be right. In fact, you're probably right. Um, I also think that I deserve to be happy too.
Absolutely.
You moving to this shift was one of the best things for shift 3, and I think this shift needs a lot of good people like you.
I just got here, man.
I know. Trust me, I know. And you're far from the only conversation I'll be having today, but our family, I think, is what matters the most to me. And I want to do whatever I can to prioritize my family. Because without our family, I don't have anything. And it is the one weight that I have in my life, the one constant that I get to look forward to. And the thought of losing it all over that was not something that sat right with me. And I intend on talking to Sky as well and letting her know.
No. Can I ask what do you intend on doing? Where do you intend on going?
I'm hoping home. I'm hoping to the people that love me and the people that care about me.
I'll tell you right now, they're all right here.
Truthfully, Maple, it's too early to say. But I can't keep putting the uniform on right now. It has killed me. Today was the worst day I've ever had in my professional career. And it scared me enough to have a pit in my stomach. And I just can't do it anymore. And I think the people that know me and the people that know who I am will be just as happy with me off duty as much as I am on duty. And I think the people that care will stay in touch. I just don't think this life's for me anymore, Maple. And I don't know where it goes from here. But I can tell you that the first time I smiled was sitting at home and seeing the family. It was the first time I laughed. It was the first time I smiled. It was the first time I felt like I was grounded for once in over a week. And the one day I thought, let me get back to normal life, it literally knocked me on the floor.
It just happened to be the worst possible fucking day it could have been, huh? Nail in the coffin for you.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 fucking homicides. I'm not going anywhere. But I do think that I've come to terms. And I feel like I should trust my gut. I don't think it was an accident as to why I felt the way I did today.
I will say I am worried, Flop.
How so?
I'm worried that things are going to end up happening in the sense that that conversation that me and Etta had to have with Ziggy and Aru is going to happen with you too. That's what I'm worried about.
It's early to say. Way too early to say. But what I can tell you is the first thing I want to do is put all my time back into the man who gave me a chance to be back in this family. A man who can't breathe on his own right now. That to me is more important than anything.
I agree.
I think I gotta do what's right for me.
Yeah, you do. That's what I said. You gotta make the decision for you.
I'm gonna do the best that I can. Um, as for where it leads me, who knows? But I do want to catch Sky before she goes off duty.
She knows.
She knows?
Mm-hmm.
You tell her?
I told her you want to talk to her. I didn't want her blindsided.
Okay. Let me give her a call, and I'll let you know how it goes. I don't want this to slow you down, and I don't want this to slow down anyone. All I hope is that anybody who knows about it knows that I'm happy. And that I'm happy with this choice.
What matters at the end of the day.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna step in front of your happiness. You know that. And that's what I told you when we spoke first.
I know.
I want you to do what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, it's your decision to make.
Mhm.
So, not happy about it, but I don't need to be you, the one who needs to be happy about it.
I know. I'm not walking out tomorrow. So I have some time, but we'll see how the next few weeks go.
I will tell you this much.
Mhm.
If you do, well, decide to leave, if you do decide to end up where I'm worried you might, just remember this conversation where you articulated all your fears, what would happen when you were putting on a uniform before you make that decision.
You're not going 42.
I'll tell you right now, I don't think there's a type of person that'll turn their back faster
You're
on
not
you.
going 42. No, you're not going 42.
For the smallest of things.
I will always remember this conversation. And you have my word on that.
And regardless, I'm still gonna love you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me give Sky a call.
Yeah.
Because I'm expecting that to go for a while. So
yeah.
I'm gonna step out and go up to the roof, but if you need me, just give me a call. I'll be around for
I
a few.
will.
All right.
Nice, no worries.
Maple's not wrong. If there's any shift, it's gonna be shift 3 that's gonna take this the hardest. And he's not wrong as well, that it's obvious he knows where it's going, but thing is that Flop has given it a lot of thought. The overall with everything is that Flop is doing what he's doing because he lives his life in fear. And wants to be happy again. Oh, so scared for the Sky conversation, honestly. The one with Sky here is going to be probably one of the most impactful, so I would sharpen your pencils.
Hello.
Hey, Sky, it's Flop.
Oh, hello.
Different number, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what caught me off guard. You're good.
No, you're good. Maple told me that he told you that I wanted to speak with you.
He did, yes.
Yeah. Would you be available to have a conversation?
Yeah. Hey, where you want to meet?
I'm in Turner's office right now.
Do you want to have the conversation at PD?
That's up to you. I don't have my gear on me right now. Um, I'm not even in uniform at the moment. So if you want to go
Right.
somewhere, as long as you know that I'm clocked in, but I don't have my gear.
I just want you to be wherever you want to be. I don't mind if it's at PD or anywhere.
Yeah, I don't mind here. This is fine.
Okay, I'll be there in a moment.
All right, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Everybody got your drinks, your water. I'm like running it through my head. I'm nervous about this conversation, dude. I guess we'll see. Them tats, yeah, the tats do look good. Dude, if sock perma's dark after Flop's like emotional stance with the whole like reincorporating back into family thing, I will never forgive that guy. I will quit D&D. Hey,
Hey, Flap.
how you doing? How you been?
Could be better, but I'm okay.
Well, I mean, I know you're also under a lot of stress. This fucking guy's in chat.
You could say that. That's okay. I signed up for it.
I mean that's fair. I still want you to take the time that you need though as well.
Uh,
But
Eventually, surely.
yeah, I mean, just make. I'm just saying, you are your own person. Just make sure you give yourself the time that you need. Um, I wanted to talk with you,
Okay.
and it's gonna be probably the hardest conversation I've had in my professional career. I had an incident earlier today. I got on duty, and when I got on duty, I called that I was 1041, and I got a call from Maeve telling me that it's been a busy day for CIB and that they were just dealing with 2 homicides back to back, unrelated. And I went down to the hospital to check, and while I was there, another 911 came through, and we all left to go up north to the 911. And Slacks asked me to stay uh, at the hospital to get victim statements. I was getting a statement from, I believe the guy's name was Sage Carter. And he asked me how his friends were doing, and I said, one of your friends is getting surgery. I said, when we're done here, you're all free to go visit her and check in on her. And one of the other officers that was on duty, who I asked to keep an eye on that person, got on radio and said that Chastity, who was the other victim, was killed. And I had been in the ICU today now 3 times. My whole shift. And for the first time in my professional career, I had to walk away to the cafeteria. Not in the cafeteria, but that little cubby next to the cafeteria entrance at the CMC. And I sat on the floor and I bawled my eyes out. I have never done that. And
I mean,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say you've been going through a lot recently, so you're only human.
I am. I also I haven't been as happy being on duty. And the situation with Hydra messed me up a lot. I looked at that day that I walked out of the hospital as a very lucky second chance. And what I told Maple is what I'll tell you. I have never been kidnapped, and that scared. And I wasn't scared that I was kidnapped. I wasn't scared that I was about to meet my demise with a cat. I was scared over the idea that the last memory people would have of me was that I was in the crossfire as a victim in a gang war that I had no knowledge about, outside of the obvious of knowing that Hydra was upset with us. I thought that that was it. That was my contract. That was it. That was all. And since then, I've been taking time away, as you know, and I've had some things come up. They suspect that Richard has permanent brain damage from lack of oxygen. And there's question as to if he's even going to remember anybody when he wakes up. That's if he wakes up. In saying that, after I bawled my eyes out today, and I came back to the PD to put my gear up again, to take more time away, I received a phone call from Dr. Bordier, excuse me, who told me that I was an emergency contact listed for Tessa Lamb, who was in the ICU.
Jesus Christ.
I couldn't tell you the last time that I smiled more than when I was with my family. And at one point, I forgot a lot of stuff. I had something happen, and I lost a lot of my memories of my family. And Richard was the only person who continued to reincorporate me into a group of people that loved and cared about me. And when I heard that he had possible brain damage, I realized that the only thing that mattered to me was doing the same thing for him that he did for me. And knowing that my family are the people who continue to be there has been the only thing that has made me smile. And I want to formally let you know uh, that I'd like to submit my 2 weeks notice
Flop.
from the UPD.
Flop. I I I understand you want to be there for your family, for Richard. I I I know that you like being there and taking care of him, like he took care of you, and everything that's been going on, but handing in your resignation. I would hate to see you go, Flop. All of us would be. Uh, as much as I know Richard and Matt and hell, even at a Maple, they're all your family, but we all love and care and support you as well. I, I would, I, I don't want to. You're not just another officer to me, Flop. In fact, it's weird to even say one of you're one of my officers when you were always my superior.
Yeah. I know.
I have looked up to you for a very long time, Flop. And I know things have been tough, but I there's anything that I can do to make it so you don't fully hand in your badge and your gun, I would do it. Just like I did for Ramona. It's hard enough to get good people in this department. I don't want to lose another one. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? Or do you think it's made?
I've been thinking about this for a while, but it has nothing to do with you or anybody in this shift. I have become content with this idea the moment I went home and got to spend time with my family. And the thought that every time I walk into a hospital, thought of breaking down, and even today did break down. I just don't think I could do it anymore. And it breaks my heart. But I also need to worry about making sure that I'm happy too.
So what it sounds like is mistakes that have been made by officers in different shifts have now made it unbearable, even within a shift that doesn't have those issues.
It's not any shift's problems this time, Sky.
It's a UPD problem.
This isn't even a UPD problem. There's things that need to...
Don't you dare say it's a you problem.
No. UPD has stuff that they gotta work on. And that's okay. No place is perfect. We never worked in a perfect PD. I would even go as far as to say that we've come close. But my reasons are my own. And there's no badge or uniform that has prepared me to break down in a hospital. And I think that was a wake-up call for me. And that's not even my fault. But I think the clarity of knowing that the thought of even pulling over a member of Hydra is daunting to me. How am I supposed to react to that if I can't even walk through a hospital? That's not the police department's fault. If there's any way I would like to go out, is with a good heart and a good mindset. And knowing that I will be happy.
That's all I ever want for people. I can't blame you. I don't blame you. But my only question is, if you can't do those things as an officer, what are your plans for the future? Because even as a civilian, those are still things you're going to have to do at some point. Going through a hospital, talking to Hydra, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah. I think those are things that I need to face. And I don't think having this job right now has helped me get over that. I have my own battles, and I'm doing the best I can.
Um, I can't, I mean, there's nothing I can really say to argue that. I just, a world without you in PD is not something I would have imagined in a million years.
You guys are my
I,
family, and that won't change.
Oh, sorry.
I understand. Um, something I like I said, I can't. Something myself, and obviously, I'm with Perez, who is very much loudly a criminal. About the realization that me as an officer, I am actually in more danger in the city than gangbangers. I get shot more often than gangbangers. I have to deal with the death of people that I care about, the hospitalization of people I care about more often than gangbangers.
Crazy reality to think about. But Ziggy had the same conversation with me. And I denied it at first, but he's right. We don't
Right.
respond to places because we want to. We respond to places because we have to. And we don't respond for good reason. We respond for resolving a problem. I think out of anybody in the PD within our chain of command, I think you're the one who I can confidently say probably knows that the best based on your relation. Because I have to see it too.
Let me tell you a story. Um, I wasn't always meant. I didn't want to be a police officer growing up. I always was more. I liked law, but I never wanted to be the one enforcing it. I was more into lawyer stuff, and that's what I wanted to do. But when I was growing up, I had, I was raised by mostly my grandparents because my mom was murdered when I was young, and my dad wasn't in the picture. When I got old enough to the point where my grandparents felt like I would understand, they revealed to me that it was to their suspicion, because it was never confirmed by the police, because he went on the run, that it was my father who killed her. And so I had to face the
Jesus.
realization of I went through all of the stages of grief, anger, revengeful, and make the decision which path my life was going to go down. Because at first, your gut instinct is you want revenge. You want to go for, chase down my father and possibly get revenge, possibly try to get answers from him, whatever it may be. Or you go down the path of trying to be happy and make sure it doesn't happen to anybody else. It wasn't an easy decision for me to say, or to make, excuse me. Which is why I think for a long time I put up a hard, it's like the brick wall around myself of I didn't really talk to criminals. I didn't associate with criminals outside of my interactions with them on duty. Every person who tried to show any type of interest in me in that way, if they were a criminal, it was a hell no, never going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the realization that I had when I spent 5 years no longer an officer, of why am I doing that to myself? These people, they very likely, they had something where they had to make a decision like I did.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Go ahead.
And so who am I to sit here and judge any person for the same decision that I had to make? And it lets myself be much more content with my life and who I let into it now. That's, so I don't blame you for at all for what you're going through and what you're deciding to do. I just am sad to see you go.
Yeah. I appreciate you sharing that with me. I think I'm making the right choice for me, but still a hard one.
I just hope you don't do the same thing TJ did all those years ago.
I hope I don't.
I mean, like, it'll be your decision to make, of course. Not judging you or
Mhm.
anything.
I know.
But
I'm think I'm content with my choice. And I want to give myself 2 weeks to have these conversations with people. Because there's a lot of people in this PD that deserve so much praise. And I don't think I can willingly hand you my badge and walk out today.
well, I respect that. I I hope that people have good conversations with you. Of course, I want you to stay, but I want you to be happy.
I appreciate it. I think the 2 weeks is good for those conversations, but I also think that the 2 weeks is good for me to reconsider if I did. I'll be honest though, I won't
Yeah.
lie to you. I I have no interest in reconsideration right now.
Yeah.
But
That is sad to hear. But I guess my next question then is, would you like me to keep this hush hush until you talk to more people?
who would you tell? if it wasn't hush hush.
Command. Mostly. Shift 3 command, to be honest.
You can tell command. I'm okay with that.
Lucas, Jimmy, and Alice.
Yeah, that's fine. I know they just brought me onto CIB, and I know it sounds like there's two detectives, Forte and Johnson, who have been very adamant about wanting to learn under me. And it sounds like CIB set me up to be in that position. So it might be worth informing Slacks as well. I'd like to see him, but our schedules are tight. So I'll talk to him next time I see him. But yeah.
If I do happen to see him for God, whatever forsaken reason I am awake during shift 2, do you want me to tell him?
If you see him like tomorrow or something, that's fine. If you see him in 3 or 4 days, maybe not. I would assume within 3 or 4 days I'll have the chance to let him know. So
Okay. Then your last day would be the 25th of July.
okay.
It's 2 weeks from now. That to say.
Really not much to say. You guys in shift 3, all of you, make this place a pleasure to be. And that probably shouldn't ever stop. So long as you guys have a say in it. What's that?
That I'm trying my best.
You're doing enough.
Never really feels like that now, does it?
God, when I was a sergeant, no. Every day I got on duty, it was always, you call 1041, and if you're lucky, if you're fucking lucky, you got to respond to a traffic stop as a 77. A lot of politics, but
Trust me. It's only worse as a lieutenant.
I could only imagine.
Especially when I have to fucking wake up in shift 2 to fucking be politician there.
That was my job. Everybody came to me for shift 3 problems, and I told everyone in shift 3 that I would be the bridge to shift 2 and to shift 1. And what it was.
Alright.
I appreciate the time.
Of course. I'll always make time for you, Flop.
You might want to save that number. Probably the only one I'm using right now.
I did.
Okay. I'll probably go to the roof, but if you need me, feel free to call.
Same goes.
Sounds good.
I'll talk to you later then.
Yeah. Sounds good. We'll speak soon. Fuck, man. Yeah, that was hard. I think I don't even know. That was probably the hardest thing I've probably done in roleplay. I think the hardest thing outside of a closed chapter is knowing that this is probably the only thing that makes sense for flop. Um, all I hope out of this choice is that people don't think I'm doing it because the PD is a bad place. Because I know that's what people are probably gonna think. I'm doing it because it it makes sense for Flop. Or they eat you. Nah, the PD's good. Thank you guys. At the end of the day, if there's anyone to blame, it's Hydra. Oh, you motherfucker. You I can't, man. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Sulking, but you know.
What's wrong?
Did Sky mention it to Command yet?
No. I was gonna say, congrats on detective, and we should ride together sometime.
Oh man, no. No. Well, what's another back-to-back hard conversation, I guess. I just got done speaking with Sky.
Yes.
I just submitted my 2 weeks notice.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why flop?
A lot of reasons, but I can assure you, none of them was to do with the PD.
I just don't know what to say because I feel like past couple of weeks have been rough, and then I was gonna, as soon as I got started, I wanted to ride with all the seniors and you and see how you're going, and help you be where you need to be because fuck, you were senior way before me. Um, you never got that chance.
What do you mean?
Never got that chance to ride together, I guess, and because all the Hydra shit happened, and then
I mean, we got time.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
It's gonna fly by quick.
it is. It absolutely is.
Holy shit.
I told Sky, and I told her to let Shift 3 Command know. I've been away for a little while because of My family. Richard's in the
Yeah, but
ICU. I was in the ICU. Everything was not great, but I I got on duty today for the first time in
yeah,
like a week. And I called 1041 and immediately got a call from Maeve. And she said, I want to let you know that we had just back-to-back homicides unrelated.
oh no.
And I said, okay. And I responded. And while we were there, we got a 911 of another incident that happened up north. And I started driving up, and Slack said I should stay down and grab a statement. And I was talking to victim named Sage. And he was really worried about his friend. And I said, don't worry, she's in surgery. I have an officer with her right now. She'll take care of it. Right? She'll make it through.
Yeah.
Give us some time. And while I was taking Sage's statement, the officer I asked to stay with them got on radio and said that Chastity, the other victim, our old receptionist Chastity,
Yeah, I remember her.
had been killed.
What?
She died today. And that would mark now 3 times I went to the ICU. And I informed Sky that when the third call came in for the third homicide, I walked over to the cafeteria. I laid on the floor and I began crying because my dad's in the ICU. I was in the ICU. First day back at work. I have 2 dead people.
Yeah.
I then get thrown with a case for a homicide. And I said that it was too much, so I came to the PD to put my gear up again. And on my way here, to put my gear up, I get a call from Dr. Bordier. And she tells me that I was an emergency contact for Tessa Lamb in intensive care.
Oh no.
And I also got word that Richard may have permanent brain damage
Fuck.
from the lack of oxygen due to the puncture of his lung, the double puncture. And I realized between today, this last week, and probably the last about month, uh, my family is what matters.
Yeah.
And ever since I got out of the ICU, I have not been able to get on duty and be confident. I have not been able to walk through the ICU without having a panic attack. I've, in my professional career, Frost, never sat down and gave up wearing that uniform. And today was the first. And I realized that my main focus right now is to take good care of Richard so long as he comes out of the ICU. Find out what he needs. Give him the best life that he can.
Yeah.
and be with my family. I don't think that anyone
I'm sure
here.
Scott. Sorry,
You're good. What's up?
I'm sure Sky told you that you don't have to. You don't have to hand in your 2 weeks to do that.
I know. It's not about that. That upsets me. It was the thought that um I can't do my job right now confidently, and I don't deserve to be on a leash to do my job. I'm better than that, and I've taken a long time away.
Yeah.
Um, but the first time I began feeling happy again was being at home with my family
Yeah.
and that having the badge and doing the job has not helped, I should say. And instead of quitting and walking away and saying this is it, it's all over, I want to retire on good terms with a
Yeah.
good mindset and let the people I know that matter, which is practically every single person here, um, that I'm not leaving out of spite or out of anger.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think a long time ago we were hired at very similar times, and I remember when you used to be in EMS.
yeah,
It's a long time ago.
that's fucking ages ago, man.
But I think you can look back and say you've had a quite the career, and fuck, you were the shift 3 sergeant, the Rangers.
That I was.
Yeah. This fucking sucks, man. I don't know, we didn't get a ride together much, and I was hoping we could, but fuck.
I'll make you the promise that we will. I don't care how we have to set it up.
Hmm. It sucks when there's an end date, right?
It
'Cause
does. We have till the 25th.
you were one of the first in this new department.
Yeah.
Hmm. Shit. I guess there's nothing I can say to make you change your mind. Very, very clear that you know what you want to do.
I told Sky that I gave myself 2 weeks because if things work out, I'll take it back. But I not on my list right now.
Yeah, I mean, you got bigger priorities, but I'm sure all of us could say we'd take you back in a heartbeat. No questions asked if you did want to come back.
I'm sure there's always that opportunity.
Yeah.
It's funny
Well,
you ran into me right as soon as I got done with Sky. So
yeah, I saw you on duty, and usually I think we just miss each other.
usually we do, yeah.
I was like, shit, saw you got detective. I was like, hell yeah, congrats. Then I gonna ride with, I've already ridden with Maple, so I was like, yeah, I gotta ride with Flop. Gotta make sure that happens.
We're gonna make that happen.
Because there's, until Forte, but we were looking for a new motor lead.
Oh fuck, man.
I was like, hey, we got, Maple suggested Flop, so I was like, okay, let's suss it out right, but fuck.
I would have done it, but
Nah, it's all right now. It's all good now. Bigger priorities at hand.
yeah. There might be a
Well,
future where that changes, man, but I gotta do what's right for me.
Yeah. Do what you need first.
Um,
Well,
what's up?
I guess I'll leave you to it.
I appreciate you,
Um,
Frost. You've done more for this shift than anybody could have accommodated for.
Only a small cog in the machine.
You are, but you get a lot of torque in that cog. If it wasn't for you, a lot of other feet wouldn't be moving,
Yeah.
But I'll be in touch, Frost. I don't
Yeah.
know if you have
You
my
ever
new
need
number.
anything?
Yeah, of course. I have a new number that I got a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago. But make sure you note that down. You're always free to call me, and we'll find time to ride. I will personally make the
Yeah.
accommodation that we get the chance to.
It's alright. If it doesn't happen, there's an IOU, and then we can cash it in whenever it needs to be cashed in.
I appreciate that.
Well, I'm just remembering the first day I came to this fucking police department. It was just me, I think Stubble, Luca, and Eli, and we all saw you, and fuck. Oh well, anyway. Okay, all the best. I hope, the family does get better.
I
I
do
hope,
too.
what is it, knock wood, touch wood? I don't even know the saying, but hopefully you don't have to
Knock on
step a
wood.
foot in that stupid hospital again.
One could only hope. I think it's more
Hopefully.
stepping in it and learning how to prepare for it than it is to
Yeah.
avoid it. I only got one of those in this fucking city. I gotta make the best out of it. Fuck, man. Well, if you need anything between now and then or want to talk to me, I'm always around. All right.
Likewise, you stay safe.
You as well, Frost. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Yep.
Congrats on a detective. I'm leaving the PD. This is hard, dude. I don't say it, but I keep getting up to go blow my nose. I finally just grabbed a whole roll of fucking paper towels. Midlife crisis by Flop cries on his new dashboard of his new D10. Breaks the electronics from the tears. Oh, man. Adam, I'll kill you. I'm not answering the phone. I keep muting to blow my nose. Get the fuck out of here. So I'll give you guys some lore to the dice rolls. Oh my god, Theo, dude. Oh, you're coming out at a bad time. Don't look at me. The mascara is down my face. Oh no. Theo with the raid. What is up, brother? Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. I'm Chris. I play Flop. Once was Officer Flop Dugong. Welcome, everybody. Theo, I hope your stream's been amazing, dude. I know you're doing your subathon. I don't know if you're still doing it. I pop in every once in a while when I can, but anybody just tuning in, I'm taking a moment to myself because Flop just submitted his 2 weeks for the PD, so Flop is leaving. He's going to Canada? Oh, shit. Wait, Theo's going to Canada? Go for him. Yo, Theo, if you're here, man, safe travels to you. Yeah. Flop is officer becoming a clown? Oh, man. Well, damn, good for him. Fuck. That sounds like it'll be a good time. Hi, Theo. What's up, dude? Hope you're having the best night. I'm crying, man. I'm in tears over here. I got black bars on. Flop just submitted his 2 weeks notice for the PD. Flop cried in the you motherfucker, Theo. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the VOD's gonna be a good one. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Can we get some hearts in chat, please? What the? Yeah, man. You rated at a great time. I even turned around and said, oh my God, don't look. Mascara's rolling down my face. We were talking about what super cool race car Flop's gonna buy. And he's gonna break the electronics of because of the tears. Definitely not a clown bribe. Man's going to Canada to go hang out with clowns. And he's gonna bribe me. S plus Flops incoming. Oh man. I think I think there's a future with Flop. I don't know what it is. I think we all suspect what it is, but you know. Oh wait, let's add spice. Yeah, Flop joins the clouds. I don't want this one. I want this one. I hope Sky retweets it. I hope she fucking retweets it. No, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you guys for all the gifted subs. I know I couldn't say thank you before. I was a fucking mess. Thank you for the raid. Thank you to everybody dropping follows and all the love. This has been a culmination of time building up for a while now. I made this choice for Flop because of the roleplay. I don't have any hate toward anybody in the PD. I never will. The people that make... Oh, God, Ben, thank you so much for the 8-month resub. I appreciate it. A bunch of hearts in chat, please. I would appreciate it. There are very clear signs in character as to why Flop made this choice. And I'm upset. Because this has been a huge chapter for my character. So I think I think it'll be an interesting chapter end. New character in 3 months. I've already been thinking about a new cop. I don't think I'll ever walk away from cop. But I do think that Flop as a character for at least a while is gonna be a big step. Flip Manatee, want to throw up. You guys are insane. Oh man. No, I don't know, man. I just, again, in the cheesiest way possible, thank you for supporting this story. I'm fortunate to be able to call streaming a full-time thing. And to be able to share it with people is really cool. Adam, you're so insane. All right. I don't know if anyone noticed it or not, but Freya added flop. Fucking Terry. All right, flop. Maybe today's not the day to come back to work. I don't think today's the day. Holy shit. Nope, never mind. We're going back to the roof. Cujo, you're 1,000,000% right. I didn't get to tell you guys. Theo had raided and ruined everything. Typical clown situation. Clowns are involved immediately by roleplay is ruined. No. Sorry. Okay, so I had a rule of thumb that those roles was Flop's PTSD. Because Flop has an obligation to stay professional. And after everything that happened today, there was more to the role than just that. The role was between... I gave myself numbers. It was PTSD. It was considerations for leaving the PD. It was time frame. It was a few things. But my goal was to stem those roles in the ICU room. And I thought about it today. Between Irish somehow running into Flop at his worst, the multiple homicides leading to the role, and to top it all off, when Flop tried to run away from it, Dr. Bordier called Flop. And said that Tessa was in the ICU. And in my mind, personally, I didn't see a better time for Flop to have his consideration. I was hoping this was going to be about 2 weeks. I was hoping that there was going to be at least 2 weeks of time there where Flop could reconvene himself back into the PD, try and find a way to find the consideration to be a better person, try and find maybe justification to not make the move. Today was everything for Flop. And honest to God, Irish being there was possibly the biggest like cherry on top. And Flop told Irish that, you know, I'm a man of my word. But if you're gonna give me this chance, let me go out my way. Yeah, no, today was actually the worst day to get back on duty. So yeah. I think because of everything, what I was gonna give another like week or two, I think considering everything, I couldn't not have today be Flop's last day. It only made sense. I mean, like really think about the like everything that happened. I could not think of a better day for Flop to have this feeling. Because if it started getting better after today, like I think that, how do I say this? I wanted Flop to have this talk at rock bottom. And I don't think that there was anything that could have come lower than everything that happened for Flop today. Appreciate you, Jaded. Nah, people that are sticking around for the roleplay, it's been huge. It's been really nice to see. T-seeking missile, you guys are crazy. If it was literally anyone else, the fact that Irish was there gave me chills. So Flop's gonna have a couple more days on duty. He's gonna have a couple more things he gets to do. But there's been a lot of big moments that have happened between Flop and ADMC where the timing almost felt fake. Irish walking in there felt fake. Flop going to mourn over Remedy and running into Edbert and Sean felt fake. Like, there was so much that has happened. What the fuck is that? 1011. What the fuck? But yeah. The reason I chose today was because I don't think there was a better time for my character to hit rock bottom. Flop tried to get back on his feet, and I wanted dice rolls to be part of the reason for him to maybe find a second chance at the PD and tell Sean, listen, I have to go with what I know. I'm getting an unknown number call.
You've been a bad, bad man.
Am I?
Oh, yeah.
Have I? What have I done?
Very bad thing.
What have I done?
The worst. The worst thing. I have your son.
You have my son?
Hank.
You have Hank.
That's right.
He's got a gang. He'll figure it out.
If you want Hank, meet me in 15 minutes.
Where?
What is your ping number?
119.
Goodbye, Mr. Dugong.
Goodbye, bug. Go fuck yourself, Sock. Hey,
Hey, got 8.
how you doing?
I'm alright. My back fucking hurts.
You at the hospital?
I'm at the house at the moment. I just, I just figured I'd come up here, fucking take a nap on the couch.
I'll come pick you up.
Okay, alright. Yeah, well, to be honest, I don't know how, long I'm gonna be awake for, but,
No, that's fine. I'm not looking to hold you too long. I will tell you, though, that if I find out what piece of shit just called me and claimed to have our son Hank held hostage, who the fuck?
Hank does this thing where, every now and again he'll fly out and take a vacation to clear his head. So I don't think whoever that is.
Whoever changed the fucking rims on this car. Hold on. Give me one. Excuse me, quick question.
Hello?
Hey, can you let me know if my door looks like it's been tampered with? Does it look fucked
Takes
up?
good look at door.
Sorry, honey. Give me a second.
That's okay.
Hold on. Let me.
Let me. Hold on.
Looks good to me.
Does it?
Yeah, looks good to me.
How do my rims look right now?
Your rims?
Yeah.
They look like shit.
Are they chromed?
They just look dirty.
They look dirty.
Are they chromed?
Terrible. No. No, they're not. They're not chrome.
Are they like black and chrome?
They look like silver, dark silver.
Motherfucker. What happened to my car? God damn it. It had nice black rims on it. Whatever. Someone fucked with my car.
It sounds like it.
A family fucking roadster. Jesus Christ.
I need food and water.
Yeah,
If you got...
yeah, I got both.
Alright, you got bandages?
I have 2 IFACs.
Alright, I'll take it.
I'm gonna hope when I park this, my rims will be unfucked. Anyway, Rue's
How you
not.
holding up? Oh,
Rue's not home right now.
where's she at?
Sleeping under the pier in Polito.
Why is she sleeping under the pier? You have a warrant?
Not yet. She thinks I'm mad at her, so she started drinking.
Okay.
And I didn't get a chance to talk to her. But to put simply, which I gotta be careful on how I word this because they amended, I believe, the marriage thing.
Ah.
Oh yeah, a bunch of shit got fucked. Our legislation's different. They removed like everything.
Those guys can get fucked. I'm not paying another fine to my husband.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I just think that I'm gonna tell you things, and if people have a problem, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
I suspect that I don't suspect. ADMC got involved in some shit today. And I had to be the one to bring someone in. And while I was there, I saw Rue. And while I was bringing the person in, they said, that lady there, she tried to take my life. And she tried calling me while I was dealing with that. And 3 homicide victims on my first day back. And I couldn't answer the phone. And she tried calling me and I answered. And she asked if I was okay and I told her no. I wasn't mad at her. But I was not okay for my own reasons. And I'll tell you that in person, but...
Okay, where... You said she's sleeping under the Polito Pier?
Yeah.
You know which part?
That's what I tried asking Etta, but no idea. Also, when you see my rims, please don't judge them. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. Apparently, my car wasn't broken into, and I just think that the city decided that, you know what? Let's ruin this guy's fucking car. So.
That does happen sometimes.
I hope when I park this doesn't fucking save. If it fucking saves, I'm gonna have a conniption.
What do you mean by save, Flop? That's kind of weird.
I don't really care.
Yikes, dude.
Where are you at, you fucking cringe redditor?
I'm typing it up right now as we speak.
I never thought I'd... Oh, my God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. It's hot again. Where are you?
Oh, the wheel's fixed?
Yeah.
I'm at the pier. I'm getting Rue.
You're at the Polito Pier?
All right, I'll be there in a sec unless you want to bring the SUV. I was just gonna put her in my car.
I'll bring the SUV.
Okay.
I didn't want her sleeping down there, and I've had a hard time because my things I had going on today were very bad. So In 2 weeks, it won't matter, but we'll. Oh, I just got a ping from Napoleon Dankleaf. Who the fuck?
Napoleon Dankleaf? Did Reed have like Hellspawn, or is that like his? I don't know. Does he have a family? Like, does he have a brother?
This little shitbag is I don't know. This. Oh, there's too much going on right now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Let me 911 just let the cops know.
Okay.
'Cause I hate to say it, your conversation takes a little bit of priority. Where the fuck is this? Is this?
I'm under the pier.
You hear me?
Yes, I
see
see
you.
you.
You have your car down here?
Yeah, it's on the other side. Here, hold on. Open the passenger side back. Passenger
Yeah.
side.
Just give me 2 seconds. All right. There you go. Sorry, you said passenger door.
I did.
You wanna? I don't want to.
Passenger.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pass.
I was gonna say if you want to drop the back seat real quick, it might be comfier for her. But
Yeah, you know that's fine. That's fine. There we go. Oh wait, what am I doing? My cursor here.
yeah.
I'll meet you at the house.
Damn, you got good taste in rims. Look at you. Fuck. Wow. Wow.
Sorry, brakes not work so good on the.
You
wet
could have
sand.
killed our fucking daughter.
Okay.
You have a
Fine.
fucking apology to make. Jesus Christ. Don't mind us, just Ziggy trying to kill his family. I'm a better combo. Got her.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave the car here for now.
Mm-hmm.
I love this song, man. Fuck.
There you go. Lay her down. She should be all right.
Good morning.
Oh.
Hi, Etta.
Who the hell is calling me now? Jesus Christ. Hi, Etta. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, Flop.
Oh, hey. What's up,
Hey,
Parker?
we responded to 911. Do you, is this like a more specific like location of where that potentially came from?
Can I text you a photo?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Napoleon something Dankley or something. I don't even know. Let me text you this photo. Here you go. This is the exact ping location.
Okay.
I'm not going because I know better. Apparently they have my son Hank, and I'll be honest. Last I heard, my son Hank was taking some time away, but he called me from an anonymous number with a modulator and was like, "Your son. I have your son." I'm like, "You have what?" And he told me that he had him, and then, you know.
Okay. All right. Wait, let me call you back really quick so I can take a look at the thingy.
No, you're good. You're all good, Parker. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. Actually, I really want to talk to Ziggy, and it's nothing against Etta, but I feel like this is a conversation that deserves to be had alone. Oh my god, dude, my face is so puffy from everything. Oh god. Ooh.
Yo.
Hey, what's up?
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm nowhere near that ping, if that's what you're calling me about.
Oh yeah, that's aware that something's happening to you or something.
No,
Okay.
so this fuckwit like 15 minutes ago called me from an anonymous number, was like, "We have your son Hank." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Have my son Hank?" I spoke to the kid like a week ago when he said he was flying out for a couple weeks. So I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "I'm gonna ping you." So Napoleon Dankleaf is who pinged me or some shit, and ping me to that location that I sent Emily over text, but it's just to the left of the public parking at the apartments, in like that alleyway by like the pawn shop.
We haven't noticed anything around. We've been here for a few minutes now. Let me know if they get in touch with you again.
Yeah, I'll keep record of it and tell them to ping me again so I can photograph the name attached to the ping as well, so you guys have that.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Well, thank
Awesome.
you. Be safe. All right.
Not a problem. Thank you, Albert.
Are you still on a break and stuff? Are you all good? Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
At some point I'd like to talk with you.
All right.
But I am good. I do want to say to you formally, just a formal thank you for.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm good. Hold on, give me a second. Thank you for responding to Richard. I haven't had a chance to really thank you.
That's fine. I sung him Sabrina Carpenter on the route to the hospital. I like to think that probably saved his life.
Sabrina Carpenter, I think, saved that man's life. Is what I learned.
Oh, you're very welcome. You know, I wouldn't only do that for Richard, but you know, Richard's one of our own, so we gotta look after him. You know.
Absolutely. No, I 100%. 100%. Thank you, Albert. I'm sure we'll.
You're welcome.
We'll talk very soon. Okay.
Yeah. Let me know whenever.
Awesome.
All good.
Thanks.
All right. Have a good one. See ya.
I had 2 cops call me. Albert called me because of the ping. I'm fine. I told you that the fucker pinged me. So Emily called me looking for specifics. Then Albert texted me and said, "Call me ASAP." And I haven't had a chance to thank him since everything. So I told him on behalf of me and everyone in the family, thank you.
Gotcha. Okay. And so we heard gunshots as soon as you walked back out. And we
What?
were- yeah, like a lot
I didn't hear
of
them.
gunshots.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you're okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry. I didn't even hear the gunshots. I would have hung up and called you to let you know that wasn't me if I knew that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you fucker. Don't drive off by yourself.
What do you think I do?
It's
I just don't want you to get fucking hurt.
Not right now, please.
Yeah.
No, just go back to the
All right,
house.
let's go back.
You did want to have this conversation with that? Fuck! I love Edda so much. Flop would not want to say what he wants to say in front of Edda. He doesn't want to. He feels like this is a conversation that. Nah, it's all good.
I got a new car.
Oh, really? What'd you get?
A Brioso wide body.
Ooh.
It actually does the speed limit. Actually, it does above the speed limit. I can go like 125.
Hell yeah.
In a Brioso?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
for
I like
fuck's sake.
cute
Hold
little
on.
cars. What the hell?
Hello?
Well, Mr. Dugong, that wasn't very nice, was it?
I didn't do anything.
Sean bought a Jester.
No, not all those policemen starting up with the wee woo.
Yeah, the people that showed up with the wee woo were because I was on fucking duty when you called me. The wee woos was because I wasn't showing up to a ping alone where you just told me that you kidnapped my son.
Well, little old Hank isn't going to be getting any chicken nuggets tonight, I can assure you.
Hi, baby.
Huh?
Okay. Well, I'm at the house with.
The fuck did I? What do you want from me anyway? What is this? Why do you have my son? People, look, they didn't see him.
Hell yeah. All right. I'll see you soon, baby.
Didn't see him. I took him away. I took him away. It was a test to see if you'd come alone.
I'm not.
You didn't.
I'm not going alone. And number two, as far as I know, my son left town a week ago. He told me he was flying back a week ago. Send me a photo of him.
Did you check the flight records, Mr. Dugong?
I did not check the flight records, no. But I'll tell you what, you send me a photo.
The flight records.
You send a photo. I don't care if it's anonymous or whatever you got to do to prove that you have my son. And I will take it seriously. But of course, I'm going to call the police if someone's going to turn around and say that they kidnapped my fucking son.
Very well.
Send me some photo proof. And then I'll buy your bullshit, okay?
Send you a photo tomorrow night after me and Hank have had a nice evening watching the chess championships of
You and who?
1967. Me and Hank.
You and Hank.
We're gonna watch the chess championships of 1967. I'm gonna pin his
What's your
eyelids
name?
open. You can call me the Dungeon Master.
Okay. Just got a call from the Dungeon Master.
What?
AKA Napoleon Dankleaf.
Oh, that's Reed's son.
Yeah. That
God damn it.
shitbag.
He reproduced.
That is a god awful fucking thought. Ugh. Yuck.
Hear that, Ziggy? You got competition out there.
Huh?
You got competition out there. What can I say?
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Competition in what?
That was a marital joke. The fact that
my
Reed
God.
had anyone love him is a surprise in itself.
Oh my god. Flop, that's toxic.
So is Reed.
No, he's right.
No. I mean, wait, okay. I thought you were making a joke. Ziggy had competition. You were insinuating that Ziggy was also. Okay,
No,
I
no, no.
guess-
I
never
was
mind.
just I was just implying that
I think we jumped topics a little too much. Okay,
maybe
I'm on the same page. I'm there. I'm there. Yeah, no, trust me, I'm right there. Like, who would? You know, I never even understood that. I was friends with Ryan Parker back, when we were managers at Harmony together, and never understood why he was with Reed ever, because he was so sweet and kind and funny, and Reed is just not any of those things, and he's so gross,
Yeah.
actually vile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how Ryan did it.
Yeah. And then, like, after they broke up and he was trying to get back with Ryan, and I was just like, Ryan, don't do that. I was like, don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, he's got to stay away from. Oh.
Mm.
Hello. Oh, hey,
Hello.
Maple. Everybody's up. Oh my God! Wait, I
Hi,
totally.
baby.
I need food and more
Hello.
so bad.
Yeah,
I
we'll
got
go.
you.
We'll go.
I'm going to bed soon, so.
Oh.
Do you need food, Phil?
I won't say no to it, but
Oh my
I have a little bit.
You guys want to see my disgusting new car?
I kind of do. I think I know it, but yes, give me a
You
minute.
do know it, but you haven't seen it customized. I feel gross. I feel like a GTR owner from 5 years ago because I didn't realize every one of their fucking mothers has been buying
Thank
this
you
car
so
when they get
much.
an opportunity to.
You're welcome, honey. Listen, you wanted something, and you are deserving of something nice for yourself.
Like, I wanted it 'cause I had it
That
5 years ago
isn't
because nobody had
work-related.
it. And what? No, yeah, you're right. I had it 5 years ago, and oh my God. And like literally today, we got into a fucking pursuit for a cash exchange, and these fuckers were using one, and I was like, God damn it!
Right.
I'm part of the problem.
Yeah, you're part of the damn problem.
No.
I
That's
did
just
raise
one
the
less
price on
that'll
it
be
for
out there
buying it.
breaking, laws. That's how I always saw my S15. I was like, my owning an S15 is just one less S15 that y'all have to chase. So
If you guys want to come see it, I parked it back up.
Yeah, let me see it.
let's go
Yeah.
see.
It's disgusting. It has no turbo in it, and it tops out at 188.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine
It
that?
has 9 gears. What kind of car has 9 gears? Not even Formula 1 cars have 9 gears.
I have 9 gears.
Give me that.
If you try hard enough, there's 10. Anyway. Sorry. Sorry.
You know, I don't even want to know where that's going.
I have a left. Holy.
I knew it.
I have 10.
Dick joke.
Yeah, nice. This is okay. Sick.
Something clutch, something gears.
I fucking hate the color, but the car's nice.
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't.
The thing in the middle is supposed to be matte, but the color's fucked up on it, so it's black.
Oh, is he doing the thing again?
It's metallic. Yeah, I gotta get that fixed. Whatever, no big deal. And I like the color. My color.
I know.
My other
I
car's
like
the same
it.
color.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
It's disgusting, honestly. When did I call you?
Me?
No.
Oh.
7 minutes? Okay. I've been up here for what, like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's nasty. Like, it's disgusting. From PD here in like 2 minutes.
Nah, it looks good.
Yeah, it does.
I love it.
Damn. Okay.
If I ever raced cars, that's the car I would use. It's disgusting. It handles like amazing. I went across the city in about 2 minutes and 57 seconds. Sorry, yeah, 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
I'll be inside in a sec. I gotta make a phone call to Emily Parker again. Just about that 911 bullshit. Good to know, Maple.
Okay.
Oh, were you able to walk out too? Did you get the hint?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go out there and make sure he doesn't actually leave.
Yeah.
And stuff, yeah.
3 homicides today.
Yeah.
And then when I was done crying on the floor in the middle of the hospital, I literally hid in a corner and broke down. I haven't told anyone this, but you wouldn't believe who found me. While I was in the corner, Sean found me.
Irish?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. How'd that go?
He wanted me to get off the floor, and I told him he was right. I have never broken down and failed to do my job as an officer until today. It was the lowest low I have ever been. And when I realized that I needed to get out of there, I'll circle back to Sean maybe somewhere else. But for now, just know that that's the man that told me to stand up, and that whole thing. I gave up, and I said I need to go home. I need to go away. I thought I could maybe get back on my feet, and it ended very, very quickly. And still thank you for the raid, dude. You're a fuck. What the hell? Love you, man. On my way back into the PD, walking into the PD, I received a call from Dr. Bordier. And Dr. Bordier told me that she started off the conversation with saying she's alive. But Tessa Lamb is in the ICU and you are one of her emergency contacts. And I tried everything to walk away. And still found myself right where I didn't want to be. I couldn't help it. I didn't know what to do. I'm still suffering with the idea that Dad may never be the same again after hearing that he had oxygen loss for an extended period of time. And I told Sky Faye, that today was the first day I ever failed to do my job. Today was the first day I backed down. Today was the first day that it caught up to me. And today was the first day I wasn't happy. It was the first day I went back on duty, and it was the first day I wasn't happy. It's the last week I have been happy, knowing that I've been with my family. And I told Sky today that I want today to be my official 2 weeks notice from the UPD.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Okay. Wow.
Not an easy choice. Because to be honest with you, Ziggy, I know that place has done a lot of things that are arguably not good. But I had to tell Sky that I wanted to be happy. And that being here did not make me happy by any means. So. But I also want you to know too that I'm not leaving because of the PD. I'm not leaving because the PD did something wrong, that the PD bad. I'm leaving because I want to. And I'm leaving because I want to be happier. I want to be happy again. I had to tell Sky that I'm lucky to be able to even say what I'm saying today. Because I was good as dead with Hydra. And I told Sky that the thing that scared me the most wasn't the thought of losing my family. It wasn't the thought of being kidnapped, being fed to a mountain lion. The thing that scared me was knowing that I was about to lose my life for a war that I knew nothing about. I don't know why Hydra was mad. I don't know what their issues were. I don't care where their issues were. But when you gotta plead for your life to a person, to a group of people, and tell them that you don't know. You don't know. I did what I felt I had to do.
Yeah.
I really hate to say it, but Sean was right. There's no other way to put that. He was 100% correct. Aziz never got a funeral. Brooker never got a funeral. Everybody else that left quit on bad terms.
Yeah.
Follow me real quick. Just gonna stand in the corner for a sec. Whoop. Irish said he hasn't had any reason to take my word. And today I was put on a homicide case. And he said to me that there is nothing that I have to show him that I am true to my word. And he handed me a 1911 today with an empty bullet and said that if he wants me to prove myself, essentially, he wants to see that gun back in his hands. And I told him I couldn't do it. Not that I had any reason, anything to lose, nothing to, you know. I knew I was going to do this, but I gave it back to him. And I told him that if I'm going out, it's on my terms. As much as people may not like that place, and as much as you may see that place maybe evil nowadays, that was my home. That was my family. That was my career. I looked up to that place for 7 years, Ziggy. and I wasn't about to walk out knowing that it was because I did something corrupt. Because that's not who I am. I can get by doing something bad. I'll do something bad. I'll do something illegal. But the job itself is not why I'm leaving. I loved that place. I love my job. And at least in shift 3, I love those people. The other 2 can probably go fuck themselves, but shift 3 is a small group of people. And we've been together for a very, very long time. And Sky even said to me that she never would have seen shift 3 without me in it. And that hurt. I want to do what's right for me. And I told Sky today that what's right for me is that I deserve to be happy. And I also deserve to go out on my terms. And I know one day maybe that'll come flying back at me, maybe a backhand down the road. But whatever I need or want in life, I don't think that it's that place anymore. And I had to tell her that this wasn't a freak. Just, you know, I'm feeling this today. I told her that I've been thinking about this for a while. And that I don't know where my future holds. I just know that wherever it does hold, it's with my family and the people I love. I talked to Maple and I talked to Etta, and they're both aware. I haven't told them that I actually submitted it, but...
Okay.
I told Sky to let Shift 3 Command know, and that was it.
That is... Damn. That is an incredible amount of... I mean, that is a lot of weight to be shouldering. Listen, I am proud of you for, you know, really just. I know it's not an easy realization to come to, but in the long term, I mean, you are doing what you think is maybe not. I'm hesitant to describe it for the best. I mean, it is technically speaking, but obviously, it comes at a solemn reason. But I'm just happy that you are going to be of sounder mind, at least in some ways. And hopefully less troubled by all this shit. I'm glad that you've told me all this and are coming to terms with everything. Is there anything that I can do to help that, or maybe I don't know, stave off any negative shit you may have occur. I don't know.
Just be there for me.
Mm.
And just know that this is hard.
Mm.
It's bittersweet, for sure. I'm giving myself 2 weeks to say my proper goodbyes, but
Well, I am here for you. Just at any point, at any turn. I'm sorry that I wasn't there while you were at the hospital. I mean, I was there, but I was asleep.
probably why I didn't sleep too good. Fucking 3 homicides, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Who all, like, you mean, I guess you maybe can't tell me, but who all died?
Fuck. Something DeMarco. The one that you probably know is Chastity. She used to be a receptionist.
Yeah.
And, I don't remember who the first guy was. So. I never thought I was actually gonna do it, to be honest with you. But the first for everything, and I think I'm doing what's right for me for once. I'm not doing it for anyone else.
Yeah. No, that's I mean, I'm proud of you. That is a big thing. And frankly, you deserve that much. So.
I don't think many people leave the PD on a good note. I'd like to be the first to do it. Because the ones that leave on a good note usually are the ones that have the most impression. I used to always think how badass it would be to just have a reason to get fired, and it's because I stood my ground, and have people ask why Flop got fired, but that doesn't matter. I think what matters is that I'm giving myself another opportunity. And funny enough, Sky said something to me that she told me a story about her childhood. And she was never meant to be a police officer. And I'll spare the details of the story because I do think that it was very personal coming from her. But she ended off the whole thing with saying, "I don't blame you." She didn't want me to leave, but she, I think she understands. A lot of good cops in Shift 3. A lot of good cops. We've tried our best to make it a place people want to be. But
You did what you could, and you did a good job at it. Better than most people. I'd argue, you know, after all this, it's a shame on their part, and they should be ashamed of. Not a shame. Sorry, they should know what they are losing, which is a cop who actually gives a shit about the people that he's seeing and interacting with, even if they are technically the opposition. I mean, not technically viewed as the opposition by them. You're doing really good, honey, and I know it's a lot, and all this is really fucking difficult, but the fact that, you still have your head on straight is, it is a testament to who you are as a person. It's a testament to what you've done to contribute to the police department. It's a testament to who you are in this family. You are an incredibly important person to so many different people. You, like I said, really tie a lot together, and you deserve to be able to figure out what you want, and follow through with it. So.
Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. I think a lot of people expected me to leave you after you came out with a cut. I just didn't see it.
For whatever reason, I mean, I get why people are angry, given the history of, motor clubs and what they have meant to this city and whatnot. So I get it. I do. That's not to say that they don't do bad things, because, they do. But at the same time, I did it because I saw a group of people that not only that I enjoy being around, but that are also sort of just looking out for one another, trying their best. Sometimes it's not always great. Sometimes they're really fucking bad at it. But if I was able to contribute to that or help in my own way, then great. And if I was going to be ostracized for it by people that were close to me without understanding, then that is something for them to reconcile with, right? So I am incredibly fortunate that they have even heard me out thus far. I'm incredibly fortunate to have you, who has been so understanding. Because, I mean, even with shit being as difficult as it is now, I would not change it. Not even a little bit.
I don't think I'd change any of it too. It's hard not to. Because there's so much that I could say, man, if only we could do this. But realistically, if there's anything I've learned in this family, it's that we all have very different opinions about things. We all have different stances on things. And the hardest part is finding comfort and acceptance in it. But the same thing I have told many others, whether it be in the PD or to others in general. Love is not all the good. Love also is all the bad. And it's how we work through it that love becomes, I guess, so close, but
Mm-hmm.
some people don't see that. People see love as only the good, and when the bad comes up, people want to drop everything and leave.
Mm.
So, I know where I stand.
Yeah.
And I could only hope that the PD understands where I come from, because I know Sky has.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I didn't want to tell you about the Sean stuff in front of. Don't mind that, motherfucker.
Oh, there's a.
Wow, something fell off the tree. Crazy.
Oh.
Oh, crazy. But yeah, I didn't want to tell you about the Sean stuff. In front of anybody. I think everybody assumes they know where I'm going. And I don't really care what they think.
Right.
I just want people to know that regardless of where I go, just know that I'm doing it because I'm happy. So. Also, do not ever, at least until the statute is fucking over, mention that gun thing to anybody. I don't even care if it's to Sean.
Of course. He'll probably tell me, but
If he tells you, that's one thing, but I don't want to fucking peep from anybody because I don't want my walk away from this to be ruined. I want people to respect my boundary and just know that once I'm done, I am done.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to tell you. Sorry to drag you in the
Okay.
rain.
You're fine.
Is there anything you need right now? Anything I could help you with?
I've just been crashing at the hospital, so not
Any-
really.
Any update?
It's the same, more or less. He's starting to breathe on his own. It's shallow and not much, so he's still intubated, but it's, you know, progress.
Thank you for taking the time to be there for him.
Yeah, I feel like it's the least I could do at this point.
Yeah. If you happen to see Rue before I do, can you please let her know that I am in no way, shape, or form mad at her?
Of course.
I don't ever want her to think that I am mad or pissed off or... I was going through a lot.
Yeah.
And she asked how I was. And I was just honest with her. And also because I know of partially her involvement, I had a hard time coming to terms knowing that I was the one that had to lead that. And I couldn't face looking at my daughter while that was happening. So.
Okay.
Thank you again. I'm sorry that it's a lot. There's a lot going on, but
No, I swear to God, you apologize to me again, I'm gonna fucking yell at you. There's no reason. None.
You do that
No.
anyway.
Yeah, well, you know, that's... I've got, you know, inklings to apologize for. You motherfucker don't at all. Alright?
Alright.
Come on. I'm gonna head inside, but later on I'll head down to the hospital.
Yeah, all good. It's busy down there right now anyway. If I could remember the names, I'll tell you of all the people, but I know that something Dawson, or something DeMarco.
DeMarco, okay.
Just, I want to say it starts with a J, something DeMarco, and then Chastity Daw. And I caught the tail end of whoever the first, Archie Archer.
Oh, wow, whoa! I'm
Yeah.
sorry, archery. Oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Okay.
Yep. If I recall
Whoa.
correctly, that was the first person.
What the fuck happened to Archie?
Fuck if I know, man.
All right, listen. I've got the perfect idea. Take your mind off all of it.
Okay.
I'll see you upstairs.
Are we gonna fucking play Baldur's Gate?
That's... What do you mean by that?
Are we gonna play Baldur's Gate? We could.
The computer's down here.
So we fucking come back down.
Bet.
I'll be up in a minute. I'm gonna grab you some orange juice and pineapple juice.
Why can't I play as Halson?
What?
Why can't I play as Halson?
I don't know.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't have a fucking clue.
God, I wish I was Halson.
Shut up. All right. I think this might be a... Hold on, I'm power gaming. By power gaming, I mean I'm going through the sliding glass door that's over on the right-hand side that doesn't fucking work. Anyway, actually, that is the sliding glass door. Fuck me. I think this is a good spot to call it. Rough day for me today. I had a hard time getting through it, which means I know you guys did too, but I know a lot of people may be a little upset with the result of the start of where things are going to go for the next 2 weeks, but I hope people know that I am doing it because of the role play, and I think that it would be really good. And it's scary, but you know, there's a big chapter to close for this character, and I think the next 2 weeks are going to be very bittersweet for me. And I'm very lucky to have a very supportive community of people who continue to give me a chance to create something out of it. Really cool. The support's been very, very awesome. But I think there's only one song to end off on. You guys are new. Happen to enjoy your stay, hit the follow button. Love to see you come back. If you're not in Discord and you want to keep up with the meta chat, I highly recommend it. I don't read my meta chat, but I know that y'all stay active, so do what you gotta do. Thank you for everything. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna leave you guys with a few minutes of ads. If you want to stick around, I appreciate it. If not, it's all good. Also sub to the YouTube. Phil is an amazing editor, and I love that bitch. So I think that's all I got, man. Love you guys. As always, I will see you next time. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. And I will see you when I see you.